I was born in Sri Lanka, moved to Sharjah, and as soon as my mum had me, and I was there till about year eight, and then came to Sydney. And started my schooling in year nine. Yeah, and that's where I kind of, my journey started in Sydney, and navigated school, navigated the changes. I think that was probably the most challenging part of my life, adjusting to a new community, new country, and new city, and all that kind of stuff as a kid. So, that was kind of my schooling life. So, did my HSC and all that. University, New South Wales, did a Bachelor of Computer Science, and then thought how much of a incorrect degree that was for me. But managed to get through it all. But it was the socials. So that's what I enjoyed about uni the most, I guess. My dad. Yeah. Um, I think he had a lot in shaping me in terms of who I am, what I'm about, and I would say that I think the way he used to treat people, he would always go above and beyond, very generous with his time, and I think his hard work and his work ethic influenced me the most. And I would say about, shaped my character as well. Quite strict, like most Sri Lankan parents are. So I'm a project manager in tech at the moment, and it came about from my early days, like in my uni days. Basically, I loved hosting things and organizing things, do dance parties, charity functions. Like I was like, I took part in a lot of fundraising activities for the Northeast in Sri Lanka. So we would kind of, come up with different concepts to run some events. And from my days in, out of work, doing these kind of activities, I kind of enjoyed kind of putting together things and organizing things, and that just segued into my DJing career and my music career as well, where we started a band called Eastern Empire, back in 2011. So a lot of that skill set, I would say, came from that, and using my technical skill set, I think I just decided to give that a shot and get into project management. And I've got to credit my wife actually encouraging me to take that bold step, because taking such steps, sometimes I hesitate. Could believe in myself a lot more. So she was actually quite instrumental in making that move into project management. And I've been there for 6 years now, and it's been great. I think that's how I kind of fell into this role. Literally, it was in my friend circles. We're all into, like I said, like we were get into organizing events and playing music, majority. And we came together. It's basically it was actually two bands. We just had our 15th anniversary dinner the other day, and it was nice to reflect on the origins before Eastern Empire, because it was actually two different sets of music circles coming together. I think it was Track, and the other one was Freedom Productions, and two different schools of thought, two different approaches to life, you can say. And we kind of got together, did some shows, and then I came up with this idea of, hey, we should kind of come under an identity. Let's brand ourselves, because there's a lot of talent out here, right? So what happens is you have a lot of people kind of freelancing, but playing for various shows. So I came up with the idea of kind of, hey guys, why don't we come under a banner and identity and come as a band. Let's create a band like the Beatles, like, you know, your big bands, right? So um, yeah, it was me and three other mates. We got together. It's like the founding guys, and we started doing our, it was all Tamil music covers that we loved doing, and we got to do some pretty cool stuff over the years. A lot of people come in and go up because with different life stages, you know, things get serious for people, and sometimes music gets deprioritized because being a full-time musician takes a lot of effort and a lot of commitment, right? So yeah, people kind of prioritize what they did at uni and did for work and stuff. So yeah, we've our 15th anniversary next month, and we've got a lot in store. Over the years, the vision, we never had a grand vision as such. It was all about, let's just do it right. Let's just it was always show to show. But I think in Eastern Empire's growth, or in its time, I've also got to understand, okay, what is our vision, and I'm kind of getting close to that. So yeah, we were really fortunate to work with a lot of great artists, Natalie DeLuzio, Jiva Prakash, to name a few. And we did the whole super singer circuit too, with promoters bringing them down. And I also grew as an artist myself. I literally picked up drums in that period because I did keyboarding and piano back in Dubai as a kid. And then I found out that my real passion was drumming and rhythms, and got into that. And I literally started going to drum school, picking that up and just doing the best I can at these shows. So there is Harish Nair. He joined our band from day one. So I would say a day one musician for us. He's a guitarist, and I've kind of brought him in to take up a directorship role and kind of be part of the vision and kind of lead the whole music aspects of things. Another new person that I brought in as well is Mayu Gunnar. He goes by the name M Guns. Our community's like leading DJ, if not our number one DJ. So and then I've got two close mates, Arjunan Senilkumaran. He kind of works in the strategic side of things. With EE, we were always like a mum and dad band. We would play, our covers from A.R. Rahman and Ilayaraja. So we kind of grew up with that kind of audience. And I've just noticed this massive shift with a lot of young people getting into Tamil music. So I think the audience now we're kind of making that move towards, playing towards that crowd. And where I would see Tamil music being played in, these community halls, I'm seeing them getting blasted in the clubs. I remember when I was DJing, I would break out some Tamil numbers, and they'll be like, "What is this?" It was so foreign, but they look at me weird. But it's nice to know that that's now kind of mainstream, and a lot of young people are into it. So I would say our audience is quite broad, and we can cater towards we are catering towards the younger generation. But yeah, in my DJing days, it was kind of uni crowds at the time, and obviously with weddings, it's a very mixed audience there. So yeah, quite varied. In terms of my biggest adversity that I faced is losing my dad, definitely. I would say Um, it affected me mentally and physically as well. It was I wasn't ready for that. It was really sudden how it happened. I think losing him was kind of one of my biggest adversities. And I would say it took me about 8-9 years to actually come to get some kind of closure and move from that. Financial is a big constraint for us as a struggling local music band, and we've started with $1,000 to run events back in the day. It's been an honor serving the community over the years, and in us being able to give you amazing and quality experiences. We would love your support. It's possible to achieve your dream if you set forth to it, and what we're looking to do is something bold and something new, and we're excited to see what comes out, what comes off it. But we're here to receive, and we're also here to give.